Good morning, my awesome friends and my followers of the channel, and those of you that are members. Thank you very much for your continued support as we move forward to talk about what's really happening. Now, I know for a fact that all of us are completely dismayed and we don't trust the mainstream media because they put out false flags. They put out what they want to put out. There's agendas behind journalists, believe it or not. Journalists get paid a lot of money depending on their story. If it's only a little small paragraph, they get paid maybe up to £150. If it's a full page of a paper, it could be anything between £500 and £1,000. And if it's a double spread, they're on good money. So they're fighting for those paragraphs. Well, what I have noticed over the last few months is PR puff pieces being put out about Prince Andrew. Now, Prince Andrew used to be the colonel of my regiment, and I'm going to be honest, and I've said this from day one, and I will continue to say this, I believe he's being used as a scapegoat by the mainstream media and by other people that have agendas. Some people are trying to bring down the monarchy, other people are trying to force their own two-tier type royalty in the US onto our screens, and I don't like it. Now, we have seen for months and months and months the mainstream media saying the king wants his brother out, the king wants Prince Andrew out, the king wants this, the king wants that. And you know what I've always said, and I had said it, I don't believe this is true at all. I don't believe the king is the slightest bit interested in what his brother's getting up to. He's not. Prince Andrew's away from the front, he's away from the mainstream media, he's doing his own thing, he's living his life, he's getting on with things. But he's constantly being lambasted by the media, isn't he? And the king needs to interfere, I believe, because I have always been of the impression that King Charles is taking his frustration and anger out on his brother, possibly, rather than his son that's little shit. That's just my opinion. Now, we're hearing all these stories in the media about how he won't leave the lodge, he won't do this, he won't do that. Well, it's now come about, and I must use the word alleged. It's alleged that it's not the king that wants his brother out of that property. It's now alleged that it's Queen Camilla pulling the strings. It's Queen Camilla that wants to see the old Duke of York out of the house. She's working extremely hard behind the scenes to persuade the king to get rid of him. Yes, it is Queen Camilla, and I am stunned that she's done it, but there's a reason behind it. They're saying that the reason why she wants him out of the property is because she wants that property for herself. There's also a possibility that her sister Annabelle, who she's trying to force onto the royal family, may take homage to that property. Isn't it sad when you're trying to ruin someone's life in order to better your own? It's a shitty world we live in, people, but that's where we are today. Anyway, I must go, I must dash. I'm going to nip in here and grab a quick coffee or maybe a Guinness prior to going and listening to something. Anyway, listen, have a wonderful day, everyone, and remember, stay safe. Keep your enemies at bay. Anyone that's causing frustration or hate in your life, hit delete, move on. Life's too short to worry. Have a great day, everyone, and stay safe.